really quiet on set. Lights, cameras, action.
My, going fast all the time. Gonna get a speed to find problems. I got 99. My tracks are fast and furious. Speed to right past, get you delirious. AM to PM, let's call pay diem. Set his skills, Liam. JC can't see him. The invisible man with an impeccable plan. The fan rising up the ranks like a flan. Pull a heist on rap like it's Ocean's 11. Under your nose is like John Doe 7. Now shine like a rhinestone. Torrance, I'm a rap machine, but no Florence. I'm in the position for some competition, but so many trend riders clouding my vision. Knives out, pointing on my head. Rather see me dead than to see me ahead. Going solo like Harrison, you paid the comparison. Why you acting tough? It's embarrassing. I'ma go run for real like Rocky. All of them telling me don't get cocky. Why not? I got a vision, Paul Bettany. Might drop hot with precision, come get me. Kubrick, I go take, give to take. Perfection in everything I make. Then Marty, now I'm back on the track. Throw a party like Jay, putting Oz on the map. Now that be like Gatsby, not Fox. You won't catch me like Leo, so kick rocks. Now here's the thing, Chickless and Douglas, I'm a marvel. Lord of the Rings with my bling and sparkle. And shine like Russell Crowe, got a beautiful mind. Got time for the hustle flow. He was alumni of my school, I'ma put on a show, man. Like Efron, my hair flow, man. Like Barnes, I'm bolting, I'm on a spree. Fits like a glove, don't toy with me. Man on fire, in the booth like Zell. Like Mike Myers, got powers, let me tell. From this rapping, I'ma make millions. I wanna say rest in peace, Robin Williams. You was the real king of comedy, and I mean that honestly. I dedicate the song and my rise to fame to you. And I don't care if those bars were out the blue, cause New South got something to say. If you ain't with this route, then get out the way. I'm gonna change this industry for the better. One day y'all gonna trust like me, I'm a trendsetter. Verse 3, no time to rehearse these. Call me Agent T cause dudes curse me. Hate what y'all ain't understand. More drive than Gosling, I'm not a fan of the culture, I hate that. I'll Aristotle, replace man. I reckon rap like February 2nd. Back to back, 24/7, it's looping, rapping in basements now. But me and my group in conversations now. Spit it out my jaws, I'm better. But so cold, y'all gon' throw the set out. Tag, you're it, let me see your best hit. Mag straight shooter, flows I spit. I've been the best since I was born. Bonds with friends won't test your flow's corn. That's good, fella. Play me the acapella, I tell you, fella. I'm out of this world, interstellar. 6th sense with this rhyming, I'm like fine dining. I've been climbing down the block, be writing. No country for old men, so pack it up. As I write this, I told him I'ma wrap it up. As a final touch, here's the memento. Have heart, but not too cheesy, no pimento.
Theme down, man. What a false prophets.
I'm sorry, Dave. I'm afraid I can't do that.
If you're talking false prophets, always one man to come up. Been the topic, made waves in the industry and called our hearts. Paved the way for you and me, that man had bars. He was captivating and innovating, but now the person he always was is blatant. I ain't hating, but what's the old dependence on AI? I'm just saying, you don't even seem like the same guy. In a way, you not on, you drop the slop. Trying to get a reaction, we all know you won't stop. Called you my hero, with your artistry go. Everyone around you is just stroking your ego. If you came to your senses, that'd be a miracle. Did I do that? Acting like Urkel, destroying your legacy before you retire. Burning bridges with those that you inspire. Out of control, no aces in your sleeve, but you won't fold on rand's basis claims. Your soul's been sold, and everyone you burn bridges with is lynching, making Twitter mentions just for the attention, while the whole world egging you on. I'm thinking, where did it all go wrong? No, it's not my business, so why let it go? So I'ma quit this. Hope you find your way home. Roses of women we didn't even know started slow, but we see it as time will go, replacing employees. Then they start using it, debasing quality. They are abusing it. Self-checkout's cool, but people lose freedom of choice. It's a ruse. They do anything to avoid paying funds, but nothing new under the sun. Look at the outcome. Money-hungry corporations limit the creation of art. It's a subtle integration across the nations. Won't stop till the industry drowns. Something they control to make pounds, but without the soul and without the brains. I'ma poke some holes into the mainframe, putting these tools in the hands of fools. These systems are stealing art, but there's no rules, no price tag for making the bag. Integrated, generated, full of lag. Before it was trash, put out for cash. Half-assed, but now it's an AI mash. Still got a way through the rough of the diamond. Haven't labels made enough from this climate. Tunnel vision, never minded you missed it. On collision, never mind it, it's apocalyptic. If I'm open every day, I wake up hoping that there ain't more people that been roped in. Long as they flip a profit, they won't stop it. System's getting better, they tryna tap it and top it. Hard to be creative when all that can get generated. Understated how easily they can replace your favor when you ain't gotta seek deep for creativity. Time's looking real bleak, but AI won't limit me. All this craziness, I'm just saying what I see. All this laziness resorting to AI regimes. Up in the clouds, I'm seeing it all go down. The crowd's mosh, I'm seeing it all go down. Feeling like Jay, man, this can't be life. But hey, I'm not writing this out of spite. Writing this as a cautionary tale. Writing this as we go in circles without fail. When it stops being used as a supplemental. Not to be existential, but it's not a fundamental. How we gonna make it out? Navigating the climate is tough, so we gonna break it down before we can build it up. Soulless men making them computer gen arts and message to the next gen. Don't let art die out or make it for the cloud. Art's better reach a drought, so don't let it dry out.
You read me, Hal?
Yeah. Don't need so long as records get sold up. Big boat in your fame. When we told about your publicity over authenticity. So when the time comes, don't ask why they're dissing me. Cause you a fad. Everything from your dad is a television sad. You thought you were all that now. Who how, who not? Plot the drops to make summer box. Copy and paste with the base. Let me cut to the chase. Get ready like Mace. Aye. The cash stash got your pressure rash. That your pumps go bye-bye in a flash. Like a berry in a bunch of verses. Don't I crunch, take a munch. With the chain now, that's my lunch. Looking for entires like where's Wally? You're not colleagues, suspend your melancholy. Weird to say, but today's the day. I give flowers like Molly and be a clan. Got fans, got stands, got plans. Me and my bands just touched down in France. Another factors to detractors. First EP was like Lambos and tractors. Wrote for both experience growth. Out of concrete, I started to float. I brought a temptation, I was patient. I'm a nation, done filling with elation. But they linger, and every move I make with the finger. Call me rule or fake my judgment. Cluttered by bitter thoughts, accusations that I'm a read from Twitter bots. Say I ain't put in the time and money. Even though the rest of y'all are rhyming from, damn. Get started, but I love the art. Bars brain food, it's a custom tart. Had connections, but I still made my own. Family ties, got money for a new phone. You can call me a plan. in you ran, but discredit everything I made. You just can't, don't judge when all you got is dread. Aiming your low universe at my head, labeled by the sounds they found like a menace. Levels going around like a round of tennis. Lines start to blur like you British. Y'all keeping terms, looking skittish. Everybody throwing around buzzwords. Crowd together in some sheep herds. There's always gonna be good and bad, no matter where they from. It's no fad.
Here we go. 5, 6, and...
The teens see what they don't see me. Clear like a PNG, they don't believe me. Outdated like DVD, this is not PvP. Drop dead is TVD, hip hop is needed, man. I got riveting tales. Your stories are stale, you try and you fail. I got pages of words. Every man for himself, like it's a purge. The charts are farce, lost of the arts, the grace like cold. I am studying them hearts, let go of the ego when I spit the flow. Killing them on the beat, I'm focused on my goals. No one in my corner, you will end up in a morgue. Rather than this tournament when I'd rather strike a chord. You ain't like T, but you tryna rhyme like me. I might be the closest thing that you got to Spike Lee. Wanna pay respect, I owe my debt to those who let me step in the stage they set. Don't wanna let my heroes down, make a frown or not making sounds. My words are profound, I spit you dribble. The competition whittle might break bad like Hal Malcolm in the middle. When in the paint, better not be a prick on the refrain. Rhymes as hard as my pick. Don't wanna make my idols my rivals, hanging over me like Eiffel. All spiteful, divide between old heads and mine. So much bickering, where do we draw the line? Generational disconnect, taste for the internet. All of them debated and hated for the thrill of it. Old head fed up, cause I said stuff. Old head said stuff, now had enough. Old man in a young man's game complains that the youth rap all the same. Added is an element, lost the hip and hip hop. Hated on rappers making hits for the TikTok. Young man, show no respect. All the work that your head done, they forget. Hot-headed, disrespect to what came before. We're headed in circles, that's what came before. Hated on the new, sticking with the old. It's got nothing to do with generational. Uncle Grump could rap of old past G-Funk. Guest on to ask about the music we bump. Real confused, they say the beats reused. So we throw hate back, it's a lose-lose. All of us grabbing at each other's throats. It drives me crazy, call it a little boat. Cause we hate too much for our own good. But I gotta say that do it too more than I should. Just on playlist, let the music be music. Ain't gotta hate, cause we got the freedom to choose it. So make no mistake, all of this is just here for hate's sake. Let artists make art and let the fans enjoy it. Now let me take all of y'all back with the chorus. Don't wanna make my idols my rivals, hanging over me like Eiffel. All spiteful, divide between old heads and mine. So much bickering, where do we draw the line? Generational disconnect, taste for the internet. All of them debated and hated for the thrill of it. Old head fed up, cause I said stuff. Old head said stuff, now had enough.
Sorry, but you don't have two weaknesses: children cursing and old people rapping.
Everybody fake, ain't no real stakes. Hold your horses, hit them brakes, cause I'm about to explain the tofu for you. Fake beef streams to make you the fool. Numbers be sky high flying, that I ain't buying. Why you lying? Bite it up, make those numbers move faster. Doubt set it up for me to explain these bastards, cause in this climate, it's easy to climb it. Put these words to a doc and then I rhyme it. Talk about your streams, it seems that you're living the life of your dreams. But take a closer look and just don't check out. I'm straightforward like a rook, don't you pout. And right now, let me explain the aim of the game. How people manipulate the way to fame. Ooh. Game ain't the same in this day and age, cause ever since streaming took central stage, it's gotten easier for people to know your name, and easier for rappers to get riches and fame. You got one hit wonders, capturing thunder, they move the wrong way, turn out blunder. When they get in the bottle, it's on noise, even now full throttle, it's boys with their toys. Then we got those once icons past their prime, find to stay relevant and worth your time. Then we got the rappers telling on themselves, kill someone, make a track and make it sell. Hell, make sure it's so good it makes a killing. Doom said it best, rest in peace to the villain. We got snitches in court, telling their business, sitting in their trial as the on-star witness. Ooh. Got silver spoons even in the womb. This guy know raps tunes in his room. After school, spitting rhymes about committing crimes. Spitting lines which are all just written lines. He ain't bet that life, never dealt with strife. Never took no life, never cheated on his wife. Suburban kids trying to act hard when they spit bars. Talk about battle scars and fancy cars. Talk about models, Henny out of bottles. All a bunch of awful waffle, call me Aristotle. Cheerleaders, prancers, they y'all just wanksters. Try to act gangster when they just dancers. Rap a life they ain't living, that's a given. Tucker does it too, how can we all forgive him? Cause it's hypocritical, haven't reached my pinnacle. The game is madness, makes it be lyrical. Ooh. Mama just got high, but she looking real tight. I see her in her eyes, and she don't deny it. She telling me the truth, she trying to be strong. Asking me if I'd ever write her a song. Her hair's going gray, I can see her stressing every single day. Yeah, I count my blessings that my parents ain't split like a Shyamalan flick. Felt that my innocence gone way too quick. I was 11, thinking my parents would break up. It was heaven when they said, no kid, wake up. See myself and my dad, not that that's that bad, but he was always probably getting quite mad. We drank too much, he spewed out his thoughts. Seemed like my mother and him always fought. Mama said, that's life, couples go through strife. We fight, but your dad doesn't love his wife. She is sure, but I was still unsure. Listening to Cole, wondering had loved yours 15 now. Can hold a friendship down. Found that I was too tightly bound. Being judged, my biggest fear. New group every year. Hard on myself. Driving myself near the tears. They are leaving now. I can't stop them. I was questioning, am I the problem? Did I do something wrong? Is it my fault? Don't make it drawn out alone. Did I fall short? Express myself through these rhymes. Writing lines. What's on my mind? Parents getting older, like I told you. Feeling pressure upon my shoulders. Worry about my dad and mama. Worry about what's to come. Everyone's stressing me out. I don't want this to sound corny. I just can't take it, man. I just want to live life as is, man. I don't want people to tell me how my future's supposed to go. That I should be doing this, that I should be doing that. Everyone is stressing. I don't live life. I really don't live life.
Damn.
Cool. Cool. More to say, now I'm in the fray. So much ADHD, might as well be okay. My pen is with orgy cliches aboard. Rhymes are stored in my big ass Ford. Can't stay on track, I'll be a terrible conductor. Don't throw a fact with a pen humbucker. My flow so twisted, caught a bopper. Overanalyze, but you missed the topic. I ain't methodical, it's not the prodigal. You in hot water, call it Subnautica. It's game day, keep your face on. Hitters man, they say keep pace, son. While you're punching like you're Rocky. I'ma start munching on rappers that be cocky. Hammering in your head, you can't touch this. Right, that's the end of my verse, munchkins. How Now I don't need a diagnosis for what I already know, sis. Why you so square? You fit in the mold, your bones are bare. It's best to just fold. I was never chosen, I ain't a kid. Rhyme so infectious, they be panicking. Think it's a disease. Oh please, I'm making that cheddar, not cheese. Grab a pencil, grab a stapler. Me and my mate work making comments on paper. Now switch the topic up. Get a broom, map it up. I could talk for hours if you give me a chance. You a gog, my hyper-fixated brains. I could ramble for hours. You couldn't imagine looking like Bruce Campbell. You ashen. See you every day, it's hard to avoid you. Got some things to say, I know I annoyed you. Pride on the shelf, I blame myself. Nothing compares to the feeling I felt. Relationships alone, it was never steady. Now I'm alone, we wasn't ready. Deny what we had to avoid being sad. In all honesty, I am kinda glad that it ended and we ain't still friends. But I won't forget the DMs you sent, crystal clear. Like these raps, I always feared this relationship wouldn't last. I was too clingy, wishing you would ring me up with your friends. Why you always bring tea up? You a rose, beautiful and pretty. Look good, I suppose you tricked me. No, I don't wanna come across bitter, cause truth be told, I don't even miss her. Don't miss her, but I miss the feeling. I wish my emotions wasn't reeling, cause looking back, I can see the spark. If I keep it a stack, I don't think I ever reach your heart. No dot dot dot, always left on red. All these dot dot dots, right in my head. I know it's corny, but now part of me's gone. In mourning, for when I used to fawn over you, in overview, I am over you, over you. Would've done anything, only you. I was hard questioning while trying to play it cool. Got me blushing when I see you after school. I was simping, now I'm chuckling. Bitter taste in my mouth, you was dark chocolate.
I feel like it almost is like a question. What? Overall, it feels like it's a little bit. Hello. Because I'm getting everything I want at like that. You. Hello. Because I like to talk this stuff to you.
Bright stars reflect headlights on white cars while I get my hair right. Rolling down the boulevard, down the block in my cousin's sports car. We couldn't stop cruising in that pure horsepower. Vision clouded as we make a left turn. Feels like I'm drowning as the lights start to blur with the moon illuminated the dark exterior. Can't escape the glare as the sound soundtrack the area. On a joyride, I'm all right to drive all night. On the left side of the car, I hang tight. The car roll and the lyrics flow. Don't know where we about to go, we not driving slow. Fell short of a ticket. I look up to him crazy like Ansel Elgort in the Karma Baby. We talking movies and I'm in my element. Give advice to me and I'm really feeling it. Right in front seat with my favorite cousin. Bob my head to a beat when my phone start buzzing. Mom telling me to head back so we could go home to keep it a stack. Wish I hadn't picked up the phone nonetheless. We pick up the pace. I'm ready to rest as I return from space. And from morning up, I felt like Charlie for a bit. In that moment, I truly felt infinite.
You stand up and see the lights and the buildings and everything that makes you wonder. And you're listening to that song and that drive with the people you love most in this world. And in this moment, I swear, we are.
Took a deep breath as I looked at the crowd. Nerves started to set and the mic feedback loud. Never scared of public speaking, this wasn't the same. If the crowd wasn't big enough, I hope I had to maintain. Don't know why I asked to sing a song. Don't know why the guitarist agreed to sing along. But here I was in front of everybody, singing lead even though my pitch is shoddy. On holiday in a hotel on an island far away from home and still on the mainland. I started singing Let It Be, and the guitarist played along with me. On stage in front of everyone, it was my first time performing the song. Missing lyrics, but I still had that spirit. Did my best, and I could see it and hear it in the way my uncle smiled and my mom sang along. Then I got clapped off, reflect on what went wrong. But all in all, I'm glad I took that opportunity. That experience had began feeling me, but nothing compares to that feeling. All eyes on you, and you're reeling to know what to do in the moment, but then you steal the show and you own it. We was on a school exchange trip. Out of every camp we had, this was my favorite. I walked up the hall into the night when I saw my friend bask in the moonlight. I walked up to her and she smiled. We talked up a storm for a little while. We was chilling at the park way after dark. The conversation sparked as we staring at the stars. It's night and you're the only one in my line of sight. Hair felt light as I looked into your eyes, so bright. Just me and you were talking about nothing. Like McCartney, all I wanted was your loving. Don't even remember what we was talking about, but from there is when feelings were sprout. Felt like a movie, like 500 Days of Summer, or keeps the song either way it ended bummer. Back to the moment when I saw you as more than a friend, cause while talking I was hoping it would not end. Didn't matter what we said, I just wanted to conversate. A lot of thoughts from my head as we talked away, more or less all about you and how the stars contrast the sky's deep blue hue. The whole thing felt so cinematic, but we started momentum, soon became static.
In that moment,
Toto, I have a feeling we're not in Kansas anymore.
When events become, remember when talking with your friends about way back then. Reminisce over time moving on as you grow and talk a bit about it. Time is slowing, nostalgic for what happened yesterday. Now living in the moment and you got bills to pay. Growing up so fast, the present become the past. Going down this path, stressing cause it won't last. Remember nothing that's forever. People like seasons, feel the wind in September. Worried about reasons, caught up in things you can't change, I maintain. People get knocked down once they abstain. Never play poker, but you're scared of calls, so you just fold. You're hoping that you won't fall like you were told, but when you do, you don't get back up. By doing so, you prove that you ain't it. You just pack up, scared to try. You never fly stuck on the grass. Eye to eye, you'll die inside before you pass. Never make it to the top if you in a box crab. Never take a shot and you'll end up jammed. The notion of going through the motion scares me. No emotion, this ain't living life, Fred. It's barely worth living. Someone told me life is what you make it. The good with the bad, you just gotta take it.
You got him sleeping now, T. Alright. You gotta give me something they can dance to, alright?
Train delayed, you know I get no play. 6:08 at the station on a Monday. Train got the station, I was pacing cause I left my glasses in the school's basement. Got on the train, some ski low was playing. Staring out the window, no sign of any rain. Hoping that I'd get my glasses back. Grab my phone, hoping to switch the track. Moonlight in my line of sight. Ad on Spotify and out the train, the sun glare was unbearable. Got home late, unfair, it was terrible. Walked to my room, I opened the door. Homework loomed, threw my bag on the floor. Went to bed but could not sleep. Went on YouTube, pressed play on a beat. Now it's 12 at night, sudden case of writer's block. Thinking what to write as I'm staring at the clock. Time ticks by, nothing comes to mind. All the homies leaving me already, but that's fine. With nothing on mine, I turn it in for the night. Staring at the sky, those stars so bright. Eyes start to shut as I drift off. Float into my dreams, it's lift off.
I like that, T. I like that. But I feel like you got the people sleeping. Hey, give me something fun.
Trying to leave a mark on history, like Tony Stark. ID, no mystery. I walk down the hall, everybody know me. Real talk, I can ball, wish I was like Kobe, but going through it one thing at a time. Imperfections, a risk common as a dime. I loop an instrumental and get the pen. I'm gonna be a rapper, actor, method man. In drama class with sides, writing rhymes. Dials and dimes, making nonsense lines. Working on HSS soon to drop. HA is the best, cannot be topped. Iron got a newbie that's at my feet. Stuff for me later, rhymes in my seat. Think about it, rhymes is crowded. Eternal rhymes, seeds are sprouted. This here, the passing of the torch. Handle it wrong and you will get scorched. Trying to live up to standards set by the OGs, hoping that one day they will know me. Now I'ma be honest about my reservations. It's a challenge to bounce expectations. Scared I might fall short, but that don't matter, as long as I stand tall and stay on that ladder. Now what are you supposed to say on the end of records? I don't know.
Yeah, T, that was fun. But you gotta tell me more. And cut.